did way too much on this right here, man. Oh my mama. And this in ear to the streets neck of the woods. Oh my mama.
A bounty hunter and licensed private investigator, both charged with murder following a deadly shooting in Dallas. Rodney Brown and Jorge Monsivas stand accused of shooting and killing 33-year-old Drew Knowles. The crime happened Thursday morning near some apartments in Old East Dallas. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is live tonight with more from those newly released court documents. Hey, Peyton.
Hi, Casey. And we spent the whole day trying to find new information on these two suspects. They are here tonight at the Dallas County Jail. Now, according to online public records with the state of Texas, the armed security officer licenses for both of these bounty hunters actually expired last month. So after the deadly shooting yesterday, the two suspects were taken to DPD headquarters to be interviewed. They are now both charged with murder.
A family from Arkansas is grieving, sending us these photos of 33-year-old Drew Knowles, who moved to Dallas in 2019. Dallas police say Knowles was shot and killed Thursday near Deep Ellum when two bounty hunters opened fire on his vehicle. Both bounty hunters now face murder. They are identified as 34-year-old Rodney Brown and his partner, 23-year-old Jorge Monsivas. According to an arrest affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Friday, the two bounty hunters were executing a warrant for Knowles. Dallas County Sheriff's Office confirmed to Fox 4 Knowles did have two active felony warrants, one for theft from Dallas police and another for credit card abuse out of Carrollton. The bounty hunters first went to Knowles' listed address, a high-rise in Uptown off Thomas Avenue, but he wasn't there. Then, while using automated license plate readers, Brown and Monsivas learned Knowles' vehicle was parked near Live Oak Street and Cantegral in Old East Dallas. Police say that's when the pair, who were in two separate vehicles, boxed Knowles' BMW in. The affidavit states police reviewed nearby surveillance video. The video showed as Knowles was trying to drive away, both Brown and Monsivas opened fire and were shooting into a moving vehicle and not being in danger of being run over. Knowles was shot at least 4 times. He crashed out into a nearby power pole. Cell phone video from a witness shows what appears to be the two bounty hunters minutes after the crash. Police say Monsivas didn't have any outer clothing identifying him as a bounty hunter, and Brown had a vest with the writing "Warrant Services" in the top corner. But both of them clearly appear to be in a panic.
Also today, Casey, I tried to get a hold of the private security company the two bounty hunters work for. That company is called Code 3 Investigation and Security. It's based here in North Texas. I called and emailed this afternoon. No response.
Well, Fox 4's Peyton Yeager, excellent work as always.
Ballistics is going to be able to tell which bullet hit him, which caused the death ultimately. But because they're going to turn on each other now. These two partners, they're going to get lawyered up, and one's going to be like, well, he shot the fatal one. You know what I mean? Or then the other one might be like, oh, well, I shot first. Or the other one might be like, he shot first and I shot in a panic, in reaction. You know what I mean? Like, either way, they murdered the fuck out of this kid, bro. He has some warrants for some non-violent shit too.
That's the key right there for non-violent warrants. Even though they was felonies, it wasn't like bro was known or rumored for carrying a pistol. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he armed robbed somebody.
It's Texas, but still though, they boxed him in, and then motherfuckers trying to get out. He don't even know they weren't. He might think he's trying to get robbed.
Yeah, it did say they didn't have nothing on identifying their ass, but he knew he had warrants, and then you know what I mean, for him to he might have been out on bail. You know what I mean? He might have skipped bail.
He said, when I get free, motherfuckers better watch their ass.
Yeah, bro. I forgot felony theft, and what was the other case? Felony theft and something else.
Credit card, some type of credit card. They didn't say fraud, but some type of credit card shit he got caught for. Wow. Out of state. So for him in that state, wherever it is.
Yeah, for sure, bro. They
like, you know, like to fire at the kid at the same time. What is that bounty worth? Right? Maybe they're gonna make a couple bands off of this kid. You know what I mean? For turning him in, right? So now you're about to spend hella much on lawyers to try to. Now you're fighting a murder case. You stupid fuck. Bounty hunter, not murderer or hitman. Wrong job.
And their license expired. They're
oh, now you're just a street motherfucker. You're not even a bounty hunter.
No, their armed weapon license expired.
Oh. And now you killed him with an unauthorized woo-wop. Unlicensed firearm. That's a charge in itself.
And so the company that they work for, you know, they're probably going to get in trouble as well.
And they ain't gonna, and that company not gonna stand for these guys. They're gonna be like, we didn't authorize any of their actions. We don't stand for any of these guys. You know what? They're even fired now. Watch.
Yeah, that's a cold case right there, dog. Rest in peace to bro. 100% and condolences to his family, bro. 100%.
Yeah, man.
And then they boxed him in, like you said, bro. What is that?
Boxed him in, bro.
Boxed him in, and he tried to get away, and you decide to fire him. Like, come on now, man. 100%.
Yeah,
crazy, dog. We got Brandon in the building. Top of it, Brandon.
Brandon, he's on fire.
And Wilkins. Christian Wilkins, and then we got Clock Management in the building.
What's up, Big Clock?
Oh, my mama. We got Peacock in the building. Top of the morning, Peacock. We had crazy stories in the DFW lately. Yeah, for sure, bro. Oh, my mama. You got anything going out on that one, bro?
Man, rest in peace to bruh. That's unfortunate. You know, even if he was, you know, it's not even like he was a threat to society. He might have got a little robbery on this shit. It wasn't no armed robbery, you know. He did have some federal warrants, right? 2 of them. So
felony warrants.
And I'm not making any excuse for him to die for that at all. It's fucked up what happened to the kid, man. Those fools are gonna get what's coming to them.
Yeah, it was just some. Even though they were felony warrants, it wasn't like bruh was out on bond on hurting somebody. You feel me? So it's like 100%. And then they boxed him in, like you said. He could have been thinking he was getting robbed. Ain't no telling, because obviously he living some type of life allegedly. You know what I mean? That's, you know, involved with
and some a Beamer. He could have been thinking he's gonna get bipped.
Yeah, it ain't no telling, bro.
You know what I mean? Hey, that's a classic move right there. 2 cars, box one in. Somebody jump out one of the cars out of the back seat with the banger on them, and boom, get out the car. GTA shit, boom.
And like about
normal shit these days, for real. And especially in cities. Bipping is going crazy, bro.
And just a couple of shows ago, we did a story where we had a fake ATF dude try and rob the liquor store owners. You know what I mean? So like you,
and they blasted his ass, right? The wife, she came out bucking.
Right. Facts.
For the raza.
You know what I mean? It's a cold world, dog. 100%. And you know what I mean? Them 2 young brothers right there, even though they was out there working and trying to do their job, it's like in that wrong.
You had unlicensed firearms too.
Unlicensed firearms.
You're not authorized to use those firearms when you're on duty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then they
thought they was gonna pop them and then throw the straps away and shit. They were on camera. These motherfuckers is dumb.
Then the block-in move, like, right? Y'all not the real police. 100%. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
What is a bounty hunter? Is that like are they like lockstep, like with like private investigators? Like what do you need to get to become, like, you just go get like a certification, like, boom, I'm a bounty hunter now.
Yeah,
you got out here. Give me the list. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do we become a bounty hunter?
You gotta you definitely gotta be licensed with the state and the county that you're trying to get your shit in, for sure. You know what I mean? It just can't, you know what I mean? Can't nobody just, oh yeah, I want to be a bounty hunter. You know what I mean? 100%.
I mean, I feel like just anybody can, because remember Dog the Bounty Hunter? That guy was on crystal meth. He was like, I'm the perfect guy for the job. I know where all the crystal meth addicts are. I know where all the trap houses are. Boom, give me the job.
Hey, something just happened with him too. I think he's in the news. Something happened with him or something like that.
Because he's on crystal meth.
With the documentary and somebody like filming him or something like that. Everything. Something happened on everything not too long ago. But yeah, though, man. Well, if anybody just out there collecting bonds, you know what I mean? It's a free for all game, and it take a certain type of motherfucker to go hunt down motherfuckers that's running from jail. You feel me?
Yeah, you got all these addresses and shit. Like listen, I understand that what they do is a dangerous job too, but the way they boxed him in and then shot him, that was totally uncomfortable. You can't figure that out. You can't Denzel Washington in Training Day that one out of that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's a bad story right there, dog.
I know. I feel bad for the fams. Condolences for sure.
Facts. Let's get into this next joint. We got some